Good evening, YouTube and Twitch and Kick and yeah, all the people. What's going on, Dan, Sergio? I think Non-Fam may not be here, but we have me tonight so far. I've sent out the links to the various people, including you, Dan, for the Hangout. So we haven't had one of these in a couple weeks. Last week was a Rocky Mountain Rep Fest organizer meeting, so got to keep planning for that. And this week is standard Hangout, hopefully. Sergio, check your Facebook if you want to join. There's a link in your Facebook as well. Trying to find ways to use up some filament. A little frustrated with Prusa currently, but that's their own fault for not planning ahead. And looking forward to ERRF. So, what is everyone up to? I'm trying to figure out how to pipe in music on the back end. But I have not figured that out yet. So, hope everyone's had a good couple weeks and all the fun, right? So, hopefully, people will hop in, join, and chat, and that's the whole idea here. But it's a little odd, you know. So, and what you breaking lately? Anything good? Hopefully my audio's working. I messed with my mic a little. Someone or something messaged me. I always forget about the Polymaker crap that happens. So, yeah, 3 watchers, all on YouTube. Trying to decide whether or not it's worth going Twitch affiliate. They have offered it to me. I would not be able to stream on YouTube I would not be able to multi-stream, and then I think Dan knows, a 24-hour exclusivity on the posts, which makes a mess. So we'll see what happens. Yeah. Try to start a new goal. Oh, someone's messaging me. Oh, picture of my cat from my wife. Start goal. Okay. Well, yeah, sorry for the quiet. Not much to show off besides a few things for ERRF. Let's see if this large 70-kilogram servo will fit my Death Racer. Try to actually just got it in today, so it looks like it may have already been opened, but it's Amazon, wouldn't be a surprise. So, wow, this thing's a chunky little servo. Ugh. Hey, it's about the same size, might be a little bit longer, but 70-kilogram brushless. Be nice. I've modified a few things on the Death Racer, wider scoop. Hey, Pete Salas. So we'll see. We'll see if this works. I'll probably work on that now since I'm the only one here. Where is my 2.5 millimeter tool? Wait. 3. Unfortunately, everything's a disaster. 4th AMS. Dang. Well, you're going to be printing in 16 colors. I'm slightly jealous I can print in one, well, I can print in as many as I want, as long as I manually change the colors. But maybe someday. I did order the MMU3. What's going on, Marcel? I think I sent you a link. Check your Discord. I think. Don't exactly remember, but here's the Death Racer with a bigger scoop. So I am still working on getting it to getting it to ERRF. So we'll see. you know, 2 mil. Here it is. It looks like we'll have Dwight here in a little bit. So, yeah. I'm actually pretty much leaving the Death Racer alone. I'm charge the battery once I get to Earth, and that's about it. I think it's just gonna kick ass again. And that's why I want to try this 70 kilogram servo if I can get it to fit or do some modifications or whatnot. Yeah, these things are addicting, Sergio. They really are. I'll tell you what. I drove one at Earth last year after the battle. I think I drove Denise's, and I was like, "Oh my god, I need one." So I built two, and then gave one to the kid that won at Rocky Mountain. So now I've just been rebuilding this one, and this thing got ran into by the big old boron at Murph many times. Just a little battle damage here and there. Nothing too bad. Yes, everyone should build one of these. It's about a $600 build, including filament. I recommend you tune the hell out of your filament because one wrong hit, and this thing falls apart. Just as the zombie hedgehog is decided to take a break, literally, at Murph. I think it happened at Rocky Mountain too, but he was also using, I think, PLA or PETG. But I don't remember. Non-fan, welcome back. We haven't seen you in a few hours. Thanks for being the first commenter. What, 3.5 hours ago? I do appreciate it, but you're also on every stream, so you're a everybody streamer. We appreciate that in this community. Now we just got to get you to come all the way over here to United States or to Smurf or to one of them. So let's see. Hitting buttons. Now I got to figure out how I'm getting this servo out of the current thing. Yeah. There we go. Sorry for the noise, but it's all good. Off access, you healing up? I know you had some surgery or planning on some surgery or something. Weird just to be me. It's been ages since it's just me, but it is what it is. Touch this other arm somehow before I put it in. So I modified one of the arms for a heat insert. That way it's a little less problematic, but we'll see what happens, you know. Screws everywhere. Yeah. We'll keep this going for about 45 minutes. If I don't get any guests, then I will end it because I'm not the kind of streamer to just stream. It's not why I do it. I do it to bring the community together, even if it's with the same people. I need a different screwdriver for this, I think. Oh, man. Quiet time, working on the thing. Yeah, Sergio, I don't think I'm gonna ever have a bamboo unless someone sends me one. I'm not really super interested in having a bamboo, just because my whole thing about this hobby is I like to tinker. I get that people, want to just print and go, but tinkering is kept me in the hobby. Hey, Vince, you want a link? Let me know, and I'll shoot you a link on one of the many social media channels. Hope you're doing well. It's good seeing you at Murph. I have officially given up on my chameleon. That will probably get sold in the near future. So, is what it is. But you live and learn. And now there's a kitty coming. Oh no. The gloves. He loves his plastic. I'll tell you what. I find plastic in a. I don't know. I don't have a good joke for it. So. All good. Let's see. Oh, I think nice. The 70 kilogram servo slides right in. Love it. Yeah, I ordered the MMU3 for the MK4. Unfortunately, my upgrade kit from the MK3 to the MK4, Prusa, they're having issues. This, that, the other. So I think I might get it before ERRF. Good thing is, if I don't get it before ERRF, Joe Prusa will be there, and I can say, "Hey, what the heck's going on here?" I ordered day one within, I don't know, 2 hours of it going live. It's shipped. Hey, we've got a Dwight, or at least half the face of a Dwight. Maybe. Maybe not. Dwight. Well, you might have to reconnect. Looks like your camera is not currently working. Oh, there he is, maybe. Dwight. Dwight. Can you hear me now? Not Verizon. Can you hear me now? You might have to retry. Oh, there. Wait. He's back. Can you hear us, Dwight?
Yeah, my gateway is freaking out right now. It's giving me errors. I may have to do a quick reset on it.
Well, go ahead and do it now. It's better to do it now than later, right?
Yeah, at least that's what my last date said.
Yeah, but that was 1843, right?
Yeah, that's it. You're on it, man. You're on it.
I am.
Okay, I'm just getting ready to hit the reset button or tell it digitally reset it, and it fixed itself. I guess. Who the hell knows, dude?
Right.
Let me.
You're good.
Let me find one of my lights. There we go.
You're good. I'm just installing a 70 kilogram servo in my Death Racer.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna. And it fits, like no modifications, and it just fits.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that, buddy.
No, I'm hoping to be able to lift up anything, because I mean, what 70 kilograms is what 150 pounds, or is the math wrong there? Something like that?
I don't know. That's math. I'm not.
I know.
I can't do math right now.
Yeah.
My
I
brain
put the
is
servo
tired,
in before I
buddy.
put the arm. My brain's always tired, but you know how it is.
I do.
It's just you and me so far. I don't know where Ian is. I haven't seen him.
Well, he got rear-ended.
Oh shit!
Saturday morning. Jacked his truck up pretty good. He's a little bit sore. He's been resting. Him and I went to lunch today. Right. But yeah, he's hurt. I think it messed him up a little more than he realized. Well, dude, I swear, dude, that guy he can eat anything and survive. And I don't know. I'd like to say it's Irish blood. I don't even know how to describe it. The guy's he's just a goat.
Right.
So, dude, I took him one morning to go. I forgot what was going on. Some gastric thing. They have to knock him out.
Right.
And so, I agreed to take him up there and wait, and then bring him back home and kind of babysit him. Make sure he was okay from the anesthesia. And when I was checking him out, she said, "Yeah, something light to eat, like some soup." And he's like, "No, we're going to the Waffle House." He ate twice as much as I did for breakfast, and I'm talking like pancakes and hash browns. And don't quote me on all he ate, but it was when they bring you a plate and then you're half done and they bring you another plate.
Right.
Oh man, he went into full chow down mode, but whatever, it seems to work for him, and he wasn't sick from it. Nice. There's some things he does do that just totally freaking amaze me.
Right. Well, that's Ian for you.
Yeah, I had no. Dude, he's like I said, he's one of my closest friends. So, and I'm honored that he's my friend. I cherish all my friends.
Right.
So yeah, he's definitely held the test of time, dude. He's been through some stupid shit with me.
Right.
Sam, you look on your bed. You don't get free liberties in here. Go on your bed. Do you want to see my doggy?
Oh yeah, everyone likes to see a dog.
Let's see if she pops up on the screen here. Sam,
Let's see.
look at that. I can't tell if she's looking at it or not.
Right. Well, it's a little dark.
I got a light shining on her. I just can't get the camera lined up. I don't know if you can see her. Whenever I point a camera at her, dude, she shies away like, oh, no pictures, please. No pictures, please.
Sounds about right. Sounds like my cat a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, yeah, I'm out my. Well, you never been to the house, so I'll give you
someday.
I'll give you the dime tour of the. This is a 2.5 car garage I converted into a safe room before we got a big hurricane in here. So
right.
This is. You know what? This would be a lot easier. Let me just turn the damn light on in here.
That would be useful.
There we go. Yeah, put the big light on. So this is basically there's the big damn TV. Right. When I say it, you have to turn your head to watch this TV, dude. It is. I'm at the very back end of the room, and that's how big that TV is.
Nice.
And then, of course, driveway monitor, security cameras, everything in here. This is
one's got the
full safe room. So, and then my puppy dog, there she is. Hey, Sammy. When I ordered this dog, they sent the wrong head with the wrong size body.
Right. That happens.
Well, she's just fat, dude. She's way overweight.
Oh, yeah. Right.
But it's my fault. Woo, that's much better. Anyway, yeah, right. So this is actually where, if I'm not sitting in front of my computer or a printer, if I'm chilling out, it's usually in this room. Yeah, if you ever get down here, dude, to hang out, this is where we'll be hanging out. Just me and Ian and his brothers and all the kids, my family. I mean, this is the hangout room. You know, it's to come in with grass all over your room. Don't go into my house with white carpet with crap all over you. I'll go out and spray you off with a water hose before you go in.
Right. So Mitch told me you're not coming to ERRF.
No, dude. I was teeter-tottering on Sunday. And then I get an email from Chris, one of the organizers, saying there was no tables available and put me on a waiting list. So,
which we knew,
Yeah, so I got on the waiting list and then immediately got another response saying that that standby was full.
Which,
and I said, well, fuck. I said, it's no big deal. I'm not stressing on this. And then, Ian's dad lives right next door to me, his mom and dad.
Right.
And so I see his dad quite a bit. I mean, we're always in the backyard and whatever. There he is. So I even talked to him about it, and I said, man, I'm just not seeing a benefit now. And then I got on the phone with Mitch I was driving back in somewhere and we got on the phone for a bit and he said he was going to fly instead of drive because it was cheaper. And I guess I guess y'all are getting to the airport about the same time. He's going to hop around with you, maybe?
He'll be there an hour before me and Dom.
Oh, okay. So he can snag a ride with you.
Yeah.
That makes me feel a little bit better.
Yeah, I was going to tell you the Days Inn across the street from the La Quinta's $75 a night.
You know what? I saw that after I talked to Mitch. That's when. Well, okay. Two things happened. One, that's when I clinched it, saying I'm not seeing a big benefit, and I really don't need to be gone at that time. And at this point, it was just an expense. But instead of spending that money on the trip, I'm ordering a printer. So, which is going to cost about what the trip does.
Right. I got an email.
That's what I'm ordering.
I got a message Scott and let him know I'm not going to have a drag racer because you were going to be my drag racer.
Oh shit! I didn't even think about that.
Yep. So I have no way to bring it otherwise. I can't fly with it. I don't have the space.
You should build one.
I'd have to have one and ship it to you, but then you have to ship it back to me.
Yeah, that.
Or you can give it back to us at Murph next year.
Right.
Well, see, you can't.
It's not worth it.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
Well, guess what kind of printer I'm getting? You're not gonna like it, and I'm happy to tell you.
I wonder if it starts with a B and ends with a bamboo.
It does. You're so good.
Well,
Yeah. Not a surprise. Hottest printer in the world. I still don't want one.
that's a good printer.
Dude, I'll be honest with you. I was looking at all the printers and I know what they're capable of. Ian's got 2 of them sitting on his desk right now, and it made more sense for me to go with that than anything else.
Hey, real
And I even considered the Vorlons. I mean, and I talked to Ian about it today. We went to lunch. We talked about it, but it's going to be bamboo.
Real quick, how does my mic sound? Because I've got a
loud.
It's loud. All right.
Loud.
Yeah, it is loud.
Well, he's always loud. Oh, we got a Marcel.
I've got a whole different setup today, so let me go and turn it down.
Trying to find
the destroyer of eardrums. I like that. That's a good name.
Right.
How you guys doing?
Oh, hey, what's happening?
Well, it's Mr. D.
Hey.
Okay, is that better?
Sounds good over here.
Yeah.
That sounds good. All right, I'll leave it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna miss not having you there, Dwight.
I'm gonna miss seeing you guys too, but like I said, I think this is a better route to go. And then everything we've done to get ready for this show, we're just gonna carry to Remurf, and it'll just save us a little bit of a headache and time. Well, knowing us, it won't. We're just gonna add more crap to it.
Right.
But still, gives us time to do more prep work in other areas. I don't know. I feel better about it than I did on Sunday.
Here's something to look forward to at Remurf. I go millions of little kids walking around with these.
Yeah, I'm gonna wear earplugs. Earplugs for sure. I'll be right back, guys. All right.
Get in the hole. Just want to test this servo before I put it all back together. Hey.
Smart.
Not German. All right. Let's see. That's in the wrong spot. I hate this first servo spot too.
What's up, Matt? How you doing?
Someone messaged me.
I'm sitting here color grading video. It's annoying. Super annoying.
Right. All right. So controller. Battery. I just want to center the servo before I go too far. Put the head on.
Should always do that. Should always do that.
That did not work. Okay, let's try it this way.
This one sucks.
There we go. That is one slow servo. Maybe not. In the middle. Okay. That's the middle. Okay, put that off.
What you working on right now? I'm playing
upgrading the front Death Racer servo from a 35 kilogram to a 70 kilogram.
Holy.
And it fits exactly in the same spot and all that. So I'm just trying to change it out to make it a little bit stronger. And that way I can pick more stuff up and make more of a mess at ERRF.
Awesome.
I still have to find a hard suitcase to ship the thing in. But that's it.
Hey, Ian, you're never gonna guess what was wrong with Carolyn's computer.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm too tired to guess.
Batteries were dead in the keyboard, and she was shut down. She was at a total loss.
We go. All right. What was it?
Batteries dead in the keyboard.
Okay. Yep. That would definitely do it. Although she was just talking about Amazon before. That sounds like it'd be, everything.
Well, what it was is she could click on the icon, but she would go to type in the search bar and nothing was happening. And so I naturally assumed, well, dude, she gets viruses and, she doesn't know what to open. She's very old. And anyway, long story short, I get over there and I'm like, well, your keyboard is dead. She goes, how can it be dead? And I said, you got to change the batteries in it every once in a while.
Like there's batteries.
No, she had no clue how to use batteries. So
Right.
I'm just glad it was an easy fix. I didn't get stuck there very long.
Right. Hoping I don't have to redesign.
I'm liking my new computer, at least from a performance standpoint.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm hating the fact that nothing is set up the way I want it right now.
Yep. It takes a bit.
It's like you get most of it done in 2, maybe 3 weeks, and then it's like 6 months of one more program and one more setting left to adjust somewhere.
Yep.
It's awful. That's why that's probably the main reason my old computer lasted 13 years. I didn't want to put myself through the trauma of replacing it.
Let's see. That thing will frickin' holy crap. I bet I can flip itself over. The problem is I'm having alignment issues with the arms, so I gotta figure that out. Hoping I might have to modify the arm mounting a little bit. Not sure. It'd be nice to just make it one arm, but it is what. It should just line right up. Oh. Anyway, it's nice and quiet. Someone talk about something because I'm working.
Yeah, I'm super.
How about them Astros?
Sure. Let's go with that.
I go, oh darn it! Somebody actually called my bluff. You're the first person to do that.
Me?
Most of the time I say that and people just laugh.
Yep. I mean,
Well, I was actually kind of blown away. I was thinking about throwing some real questions down, but y'all are not baseball fans, I'm guessing. And yeah,
I'm a baseball fan.
The
I'm a baseball fan. Just be nice if my team wasn't owned by a bunch of idiots.
Yeah, pick one that's not.
Pick a new team.
The Rockies.
It's easy.
The Rockies need new owners, though. That's half the damn problem.
Yeah.
The owners are businessmen. They don't give a shit about baseball.
No, they don't.
Come on. I don't want to break anything, but I may have to use some brute force.
So I've got no idea what this mic is all picking up right now. What do y'all hear in my background?
I hear Logan squeaking and squealing. I hear a door open and close. I haven't heard Heather, but I can definitely hear Logan back there just getting into something.
This mic might be a problem. That's a brand new mic, brand new computer. I am still setting up everything. I've got 3 monitors in my home for the first time in forever, which is nice.
Are you going to start working from home more?
I'm going to be working from home for several weeks after Heather has our baby.
Oh yeah. Good call, man. Good job. I forgot about that coming up. That's getting here quick.
Yep.
When's her due date?
The 19th.
Of like less than a month away.
Yep, less than a month away.
Wow.
Oh, wicked!
Congrats.
There you go. We're pretty excited, and second kid, a little anxious about how the first one's going to react when mommy and daddy's attention is divided, but we'll take it in stride.
He'll be coming over to hang out with Uncle D more.
Right.
Oh, okay. Hey, check this out. So, you know what this is?
No.
I don't have a producer today, so hold on.
So, this is it's a rivet gun that attaches to your screw gun. Put it in. And now, there's two different versions of this. Well, I mean, there's probably 100 different versions, but the main difference I was looking for is there's ones with an internal threading in here and ones without. This one doesn't have internal threading. Now, I hopped on eBay when I ordered this, and I looked at the pictures, and the pictures showed the internal threading. So I ordered this. It doesn't have the internal threading. There you go.
No.
So I messaged the guy, and I said, hey, it doesn't have the internal threading. And he goes, I'm so sorry. Can I offer you 15%? I go, no, I don't need 15%. I need internal threading. He goes, can I offer you 50%? And I'm like, no. So I go and start the return process. Then he messages me again. He goes, can I offer you 15%? And I'm like, dude, are you not keeping up with the conversation? You literally just offered me 50%. And I said, no, why would I accept 15 all of a sudden? He goes, well, would you take 50? I'm like, look, I don't want this for any amount of money.
What's the difference between the threaded and non-threaded? How it attaches to the drill?
So I'm working on, so this is the Bosch Chameleon, and it's got these attachments that lock in. So I'm making an attachment for the rivet gun that should just, so it just attaches to the Bosch Chameleon.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. Got it.
And so if you look, that's threaded. And so I need the one with the internal threads. They go, so he finally gives me the refund, the full refund. And he tells me to just keep the item. I mean, I figured he was going to tell me to keep the item. Yeah, not my error. His images clearly show threads. They go, so I start looking for somebody else, and I find somebody else. But this time I specifically messaged the guy, and I take a picture from his listing, and I said, look, I just went through this with somebody else. Here's a picture from your listing. You see how it has internal threads? Do you actually have it with internal threads? He goes, yes, this is the unit with internal threads. I'm like, great. I order it. So then I get this.
No threads.
You see something lacking? There's no internal threads. There you go. So
is this all from eBay?
Yeah.
Anything worse than eBay is Amazon.
Well, I don't know. AliExpress is kind of pissing me off right now. Yeah. Dude, they keep delaying. I ordered something, and I was actually
that's AliExpress for you.
And it went from a week to 2 weeks to a month, and now it's at 2 months away.
Yep. That's AliExpress for you.
I'm just disappointed. Well, you know, I mean, me and Ian both like air rifles. We like to shoot, and I have a. Well, I don't even know what the brand. It might be a Benjamin. I'm not sure which one I've got that I really like to shoot. And I ordered a night vision scope for it with a screen, and I mean, like a pretty nice little fun setup. You know, I'm not going deer hunting with this thing. This will be to shoot at a target and just kind of have fun with. Nothing special. But I didn't know I was going to have to wait 2 months for it. I could have went down to Academy and had it the next day for twice as much money, of course.
Yeah. That's yep.
That's the
That's the issue with Ali.
I feel like I'm getting ripped off.
Yep, that's AliExpress for you.
Get it? There'll be a new version out that I'll want.
Love you.
How's everybody doing tonight? I haven't even asked that yet. You feeling any better, Ian?
Oh, I've still got the pain in my back. And
I told Justin what happened. You can share it with the rest of the crowd.
Yeah, got rear-ended. I'm almost certain that guy hit me at least 55 miles per hour.
He was texting, wasn't he?
Well, I don't know what he was doing, but it's confident to say he was distracted one way or another. He distracted in his own thoughts, distracted by his phone. I don't know, but he was
go with the second option.
He clearly didn't have his mind on me and where I was, but I was coming up on the light. Light turns red, you start to stop for the light. I was almost stopped about 100 to 50 to 100 feet from the actual intersection where you would stop at, and wham!
Of course,
guy nails me. I don't hear any brakes, so I'm pretty sure he hit me at full highway speed. But then the additional thing is he actually double tapped me, which tells me he was caught completely off guard by the fact that he slammed, because he didn't even have his foot on the brake to stop it from hitting me again. He double tapped me.
That's even worse.
Dude, I went and looked at it. I actually took his receiver hitch on his truck and twisted it and bent it up into the where the rear tire holder is.
It's actually broken in half.
Bullshit.
There you go.
I'm wondering how much damage it did to your frame, dude. There's no way.
If that frame's toast, your truck's totaled.
Yeah, we were talking about that.
I mean, by the time you get into it and all that, it's 20, 30K. I deal with body shops all day.
We've got some good shops around here with frame straighteners, like right down the road, dude. They're reputable people.
Yeah, but they may still total the vehicle, and then you just buy it back and fix the frame.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
So anyway,
I won't.
Crazy, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I go, but I know I'm not settling for $1,000, which they tried to get me to do. They sent me paperwork. It goes, you hereby waive any rights, blah blah blah, and from this money we'll pay for medical expenses, lawyer.
$1,000?
Yeah, $1,000.
Wow, that wouldn't get you a lawyer for 5 minutes.
No, it wouldn't even get their attention.
There you go. Hey, I've had to go to the hospital before. There you go. A round of X-rays and stuff at a hospital cost you $1,000, and that's with insurance. But
that's right.
I found out here recently that insurance does not cover motor vehicle accidents. My health insurance.
Yep.
They go, because I went in, and when I told them why I was in, they're like, "Oh, that's a motor vehicle accident? Mm-hmm. Okay, well, your insurance isn't going to cover a dime of that."
You have to have their insurance, which I'm sure the guy probably wasn't insured.
Isn't this a great country we live in? Seriously.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking pisses me off, man.
Right?
I don't know. There you go.
Well, I'm glad you're okay for the most part, Ian. I mean, that could have been much worse,
Mm-hmm.
You know what? If it was like in Heather's little truck, much smaller frame, how much damage would have happened to that from the same type of wreck?
A lot more, because she's got a plastic bumper.
Yeah. It's a little SUV, It would have definitely been total. It would have been all crumpled up.
Right.
I go. I like my big truck. Still got metal bumpers, still got metal body panels all over the place and stuff. I go. I honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if I didn't have frame damage. You go.
Right.
He hit me with a lot of energy, but it was still a small car, and he hit me pretty square on. I mean, you saw that hitch.
It jacked that car up bad, dude. That car's total.
Oh yeah, I've got a.
You know what? There was a big hole in the front of it where the engine should be. So, yeah.
There you go. But after the wreck, I mean, the first thing I did was I'm looking backwards and making sure everything's hanging. I get my own vehicle off the road. Fortunately, there was something just off the side. I could back up maybe 30 feet and turn into this business parking lot. And then I went and got him out of his vehicle because his vehicle was filling with smoke. And then I called the police. Police showed up. started taking down the information while the police was in the car doing. I'm not entirely sure what they do in there. I'm sure they're verifying our information is correct and probably some other things. But I helped him push his wreck of a car off the road.
Right.
And then I noticed his polo shirt, and he was working down the road, basically going to be really close to where I was headed anyway. I offered him a ride to work.
Oh, Jesus. I would not have done that.
There you go.
Dude, everybody thinks citizens are complete dicks and assholes, and we can be, don't get me wrong. But for the most part, we're like the most helpful people you'll ever meet in your life. Period. I mean, it just is. You can guarantee if you break down here, somebody's going to stop and try to help. Now,
right.
Whether they're going to try to rob you in the process, that's up for grabs.
Yeah. Sorry, let me flip this back. We're glad you're okay. You never know what these.
Yes, sir.
There's so many accidents here in Colorado because everyone's running the red lights, everyone's running the yellow lights, and then everyone's making the double turn into the second lane, which is illegal and unsafe. And so you get a lot of smashes.
Idiot drivers.
A lot of them.
Well, I tell you, when I worked in Houston, I drove through Houston to get to Katy from where I live, and it's without traffic, it's about an hour drive. With traffic, it can be 2.5, 3 hours. But I saw so many people that were just used to stop and go traffic, just run right up and bump somebody in front of them.
Oh yeah,
and they would have a look on their face like, I just barely hit you. It was just barely a bump.
Right. They don't care. Here, that's why I have dash cams.
They got their
Guess
hands
what?
in the phone.
Just barely meet your deductible too, I'm sure.
Yeah. I don't know,
No,
man.
I have dash.
Dude, I believe in dash cams, whoever said that.
Yep, that's me because I've never had an issue, but no, I did when I was chauffeuring. I had two people rear end me, and they took responsibility. And I was in a big Yukon XL Denali, so that thing's a tank. They bounced off me, but still having to deal with it. And then I had clients in the car.
Yep.
I got a dash cam, and
I have one that does front and rear.
So I got a dash cam for my wife's car and put it in there. And about 2 weeks, I had the first opportunity to I wanted to pull footage off of it. I was driving down the road, and this guy whipped across 3 lanes and just right in front of my car, 12 inches. That was all the clearance maybe. And then he put on his brake just for a second right in front of me, caused me to have to slam my car brake real hard. And I went to pull the footage of that and get it. I couldn't get the footage. There you go. It would play on the device itself, but I could pull the SD card out and try and get the footage.
Were you trying to put the footage on your computer, or were you trying to put it on your phone?
I tried both.
Okay, so I don't put it on the computer. I put it on my cell phone.
I go, well, I tried both. I also tried their application where you're supposed to be able to
jump.
Yeah, well, it is, but the SD card also didn't help. There you go, and I was fed up. I sent that thing back.
So I use the Rexing brand cameras. I have one in my Honda, front and rear, and I actually can pull video off and back in maybe a minute. I'll pull the card, plug it into my phone with an adapter, copy it off, and done. And then I can post it on wherever I feel like it.
Well, Ian, you've ridden in my car, and the camera I have in there, I can Bluetooth it to my phone. The downside
slow.
Oh, exactly, dude.
My camera can do that.
Like a 12-minute video.
You can get a little Anchor USB reader, plug it into your phone, copy it over in a minute.
Yep, and it's on there. Yeah, you have it. Yeah.
Hey, if I don't look too closely and study your background, I'd swear you're standing in front of a window on one of Star Trek ships when they're.
Oh, it does look like that.
Yep.
It sure enough does.
I just don't study it too closely, then you realize what it actually is.
What it actually is. No, I'm still in vampire mode, dude. I've gotten to the point where I just don't even like the sun touching me anymore.
Let's see. Here's a Star Wars joke for those that like. What? Hold on. Where do the Sith shop?
Oh, gosh.
Wait. Is this supposed to be a Star Trek joke?
Star Wars.
Okay.
Where do the Sith?
Where did the Sith shop?
Let me know when you're ready, and I'll.
I'm at a loss.
Yeah, I'll give up.
At the mall, everything is half off.
Okay, that was corny and stupid, and I loved it.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Why was the Enterprise circling Uranus?
Oh, gosh.
Because
Okay.
Deanna Troy's mom was around.
I'm certain I've never heard this one. So when everybody else is ready.
Yeah, all right, go ahead.
They were searching for Klingons.
Oh, that's nasty. That's just awful. Guys, I think I'm gonna bail off tonight, man. I want to go get cleaned up and just chill for a little bit.
Hey, Mitch.
Hey, Mitch.
Hey,
I
can you
think
hear
I'm
me?
gonna bail and clean up and just kind of shut down for the night. It's been kind of a long day.
All right.
Hey, Dwight. See ya.
No worries.
Well, we'll see you next time, Dwight.
All right, guys,
Chat
y'all
later.
be good. Well, Justin, I'll probably be talking to you towards the end of the week just to catch up and BS and stuff. And then I think that's all the information I have at this point. I'm just tired.
Yep, I get it.
All right, guys, y'all have a great night.
Take care.
See ya.
Okay, bye.
Almost.
My mic's working, right?
Yes, we can hear you, Mitch. Can you hear us?
Okay.
Yep.
So my old Logitech headset broke, and I had to get like a Razer one because it was like $30 at Walmart, and it's
Right.
USB. And my computer has the mic and headphone separate,
Yeah.
so I wanted the USB one. Anyway, it's not bad. It's pretty good. It has like a extendable mic, and it's comfortable, and 40mm drivers.
I know your pain. My favorite Logitech headsets have all broken after years of faithful service. They go. What was really stupid was, so when I bought my really good Logitech, I opted for the aftermarket insurance package, and I don't remember what broke, but I finally decided to take advantage of that aftermarket insurance, and I called them up, and so I was talking through it, and they said, "Is anything else wrong with it?" And I said, "Well, my mic boom is broke, and I taped it back on." And they go, "Wait, you taped your mic boom?" And I go, "Yeah." I go, "All right, I'm sorry, sir, but your warranty is void." I'm like,
Oh
"What?"
my God.
You don't tell them that.
You modified your device. I put tape on it. How is that
Modification.
I didn't take it apart. I didn't.
To them.
It's tape. I go, "You're voiding my warranty because I taped my mic boom up."
That's like a car. You put a scent tree in your car, and they void your warranty. Nope, can't do that.
That's gnarly. I gotcha. I would try again next week. If I try somebody else, not a Karen.
Why won't this come on?
So ERRF is 40 days away?
Something like that.
20, 30, 2 years?
5 weeks?
Yeah, I was not expecting to get a flight, but I'm glad I'm going.
Yep. Me
I'm
too.
glad I'm flying because, man, that 15-hour drive would have sucked.
Oh my God, yeah. And you don't have to worry about renting a car.
And PTO taking like 5 days off.
PTO approved?
No, not yet. I think I can get approved.
Sure hope so.
If not, I'm working from the plane. I'm working from the hotel.
There you go.
Um,
I want this finish.
I don't have anything scheduled for. Well, I don't know when the shutdown is. We have like factory shutdowns, and usually you go out there and commission while the factory shut down. But not on that project anymore.
There you go.
I never see off axis. I forgot your name.
Marcel.
I never see you on later. Marcel. Yeah.
Never see me what? Sorry?
I never see you because you're usually on like way later.
Yeah.
When you hop on.
Yeah, I'm a West Coast guy, so.
We have a Canadian flag.
That's right.
Oh, that West Coast. Got it.
The Canadian West Coast.
Are you in the Vancouver area, or are you like farther?
Correct. Yeah, I'm in Vancouver.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, I love Vancouver. I want to go there again.
Yeah, years ago.
I should have taken the offer.
It's kind of gone to shit.
Not really.
Yeah, like most cities nowadays, especially big cities.
Well, I think when I stayed there, it was for an install. There's a company that makes like street signs, the road signs, and I think it was out in like the suburbs, the like, industrial suburbs of Vancouver.
Like East Van or Burnaby or something.
I think it was Langley.
Cool. Oh, Langley. Okay, yeah.
It was something way out there. Because I didn't get enough time to actually go out to Vancouver, but
right. Yeah, Langley's about like an hour drive away or something, roughly.
Yeah. I rented a car and went out there, but
nice.
I can only stay for a week. I wish I could have stayed longer though. It was nice. I think it was during like spring or something, so it wasn't too bad.
Mm-hmm.
Listening to Canadian, what's the CB? Is it CBS? The Canadian broadcast, or like the radio channel? It was like NPR of Canada or something. Yeah.
Totally. Yeah.
And the politics are just so much different than American politic radios.
Mm-hmm. That was pretty awesome. I got to jump off, Justin, but I'll be on next week. I got to finish up this editing for this client. So we'll see you guys next time.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Take care.
Yep. I hop on here eating my fourth meal. So what's Ian? What are you working on?
A rock.
A rock?
So
minerals.
Somebody asked me to make a stand for the lamp that on their piano, and because right now they're just using a pile of books, and they're like, "Oh, I want something back here. I kind of want something like a rock." And so I've got. I've got this PVB filament that kind of looks like marble.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go ahead and open this up.
Is it polysmooth?
No. It's I don't know how well this is going to. Let me try.
It looks more white than marble.
Yeah. It's got tiny bits of fleck and stuff in there. There you go. I think it ought to look pretty cool. So I'm trying to make a rock. It's actually a pretty sizable rock. It's got to have.
Are you talking about like printing like something that looks like a rock, or?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
100% infill.
Download the rock.
Well, I tried, and it was, but I couldn't find something that was like really good. So I found something else, and it's basically I'm slicing it up and making copies of it and staggering and rotating it, and
Oh, you're making like kind of like a rock fixture, like multiple rocks, like a.
Yep. That's the idea. There you go. I'm just trying
to. But if you're using marble, wouldn't you just want to do like a column or a statue or something?
No, they. Well, I mean, whoa, my chair.
Oh no.
Yeah, take it off on me. I did consider that just like a marble pedestal kind of thing. But they asked for a rock, so I'm trying to make a rock.
You should just do the rock's face in marble, and here's a rock.
I already made my rock pun for the month. There you go. There you go. Printables was running that contest for sand molds or beach equipment. I forget what the exact theme was, but I went and made a mold of the rock's head. And I go, lots of people go to the beach and they take rocks away. They go, eventually this natural resource will be depleted. So use this mold and leave a few rocks behind. Really
Did you get any votes on that?
I don't know. I don't think I got very, very many. If any, I didn't place. I know that. There you go. But let me.
By the way, did you notice my background?
Yeah. Love it.
We're on the Friday night call, and
the one that no one's supposed to know about.
Nobody knows about it. There's a Friday night call that's on Tuesdays because it's Prusa. No, I don't know.
So I got 12 hearts and 12 downloads on the model.
Oh, nice. It's pretty good.
It's not bad.
Yeah, I don't get any points on Prusa meters because it's just like none of my stuff was
popular.
Well, I don't design a lot, but let's see my I think my most liked thing is like 14.
Yeah.
I think my most liked thing is my Peak of Stupidity award.
What's your thing? Is it Howdy Texan?
Yeah. Go here. I'll drop it in. There you go.
Oh, here is Peak of Stupidity. You are here. That's cute.
I thought it was funny. There you go. So that seems to be my most liked model.
Big boys don't act like that. Where's your pull up?
Let's see. You got a wall hook, kit card, pocket whistle. That's kind of cool. Did you design that or just remix?
He's talking. Hold on. He's talking to family.
Oh.
I'm excited for ERRF. I'm trying to decide. I know last year I came back with a crap ton of stuff. I'm trying to decide if I just throw little nuts and do 2 large suitcases, 1 carry-on suitcase for the Death Racer, and then a backpack for all my tack. I'm like, that's gonna be a lot of shit.
I think you guys are crazy for bringing anything to these shows.
Why?
Like, it's so much work to like be maintaining multiple projects.
Well, I'm just bringing the Death Racer. The idea would be 2 suitcases so that I could bring stuff back. Because last year I brought a crap ton of stuff back, and I barely have enough space in my suitcase for Murph.
Yeah.
And then
I only take stuff back if it was given it, and not. I barely buy filament.
I buy a little bit, but I know I'm going to get some free filament.
Yeah, I get stuff.
So the flat whistle was a remix. I've got the original designer linked in the thing. I messaged him. He provided me with the step file and originally it was just I wanted to make. Oh, this might be easier to see if I turn on the light.
Oh, that's cool.
There you go.
Is that on the bamboo?
Yeah. There you go. So I actually have 4 different designs for multicolored whistles under that thing. I've got this Lone Star whistle. I've got two different yin yang whistles, and I've got a thin blue line whistle, which could also be a thin red line.
Definitely bringing a Death Racer though, because I like to compete with that. Drag races are easy because for Murph I have someone that drives. For ERRF, not so much. Death Racer, I'm just gonna throw in a carry-on.
They'll probably be in the same pit area.
Drag racers, I think, are going to be somewhere else. I'm not sure. I haven't found out yet. Drag racers, Death Racers will be in the same pit, which is fine. Just need to make sure mine has some good weight balance, so I don't get flipped with the new Killdozer or the Hey, Mika Steve. What's the other mod? The multi-motion mod. Can't think of it right now.
So I only see your Twitch. Is that?
I'm on Twitch, YouTube,
but
and
I don't see all the chat from Twitch on the stream.
Yeah, there's not many. There's no one really watch. I think I've got 5 viewers on Twitch or 3. Hold on. Unless I have 5. If you're watching me on Twitch, comment, please.
Yeah, 5 people, and then YouTube usually gets about the same.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I actually have a counter updater on my stream.
Man, it doesn't notify me at all that you're live.
Yeah, I don't know. Twitch has been weird.
No, Dan was on YouTube. Okay. So it's really showing the stuff on YouTube. Oh, that's why I don't simulcast though, because I feel like you split up the chat and it kind of gets annoying.
I do it because some people like each source.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and bug off for the evening. I'm just been kind of exhausted the last couple.
Yeah, since feel better, dude. Take some
did you have a kid yet?
Hot tip: find a massage therapist. Is the best thing after an accident because it helps with the toxins and the muscles because all of your muscles are tight because of it.
I'm gonna go see a chiropractor either tomorrow or the next day, depending on when they have an appointment available.
Massage therapists, best thing ever.
I have a massage therapist that I regularly go to. I've got an ongoing membership with Massage Heights. I go anyway. Yeah, I'll see you around.
All right.
Bye.
See ya.
And now there were 2.
Yeah, everybody decked out. People like getting old.
Tonight's quiet. It's not going to last too long. I've given it another half hour. If we don't get anyone else,
that's fine.
And then I can go.
I'm sure you could talk.
I can. Yeah, I'm excited for ERRF. You have a table, right, Mitch?
I have. Yes, and I basically, since I'm not bringing the backpack printer, right. I'm pretty sure Alan's gonna need all the tables.
Yeah, you were talking with him about that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think.
And then you're staying with Alan too.
Yeah, he has a hotel room available. So.
Where's he at? Well, don't share. Let me.
Okay.
Public.
It's next to the one that everybody else is going to.
Yep. Okay.
But not the one that everybody's going to. But I think
everybody's
make it
easy
in
to
the Aberdeen
drop people
area.
off.
So.
Yeah. It'll be fun. We'll get there early. Me and Dom, you're gonna have to join us going into Baltimore, but it's okay. You don't have to rent a car. And the good thing is,
I'll get there really early. So
yeah, and you can get a ride with Alan or whoever, and we just plan for the trips because Dom's staying at a hotel 5-8 minutes away, and he likes that hotel, but it's also like $80 more a night.
Yeah.
I'm like, thanks.
Not paying that much.
I'm trying to get these damn arms to slide on, but they
Zombie Hedgehog is live.
Yeah, everyone's watching.
He's always on.
Yep. Where's my?
What are you trying to do?
Trying to get this damn bucket on my arms, and I'm hoping not to have to modify the bucket anymore. So I'm trying.
Oh, is this for the Death Racer?
Yeah, the arms and the bucket are not being friends, so I'm trying. Something's just not fitting. I don't know if the arms are at the wrong angle or slightly too far apart. Or
I started
maybe
wiring the
shrunk too
sideboard
much.
last night.
Yeah.
Man, the sideboard, they give you a wiring diagram and say good luck.
Yep. That's LDO kind of does the same thing, but he does it in a better way, I guess.
Yeah, but the LDO kit is easier because of the picobellical.
Yep, exactly. All right, Sergio, you have a good night. We'll hopefully see you at ERRF.
Oh, that's right. He's in that area or somewhere.
Yeah, I think so.
I think Glenn might be there. Fun King.
Who? Oh,
Fun King and James from Print and Play.
Yep.
I think they're both going to be there.
Nice.
That's mainly why I want to go, is because I haven't seen James in a long time, and he's doing his print failure, like his contest for prints or something.
Yep, print something or another. Sorry for the noise. Let me mute.
Yeah, hammering. Justin's doing a recreation of 2001: Space Odyssey with the monkeys that pick up the bone.
Yes. Now I'm
every tool's a hammer, including hammers.
It literally has like.
I really like this background because it's so funny, and especially if I had a cat, I would totally do the like here and then have my cat in this. Pet my virtual cat.
Yep.
I forgot the cat's name, but the cat is basically part of his show.
Violet.
Over here. I probably could look like Grant if I just like grew out my hair a little bit more. And like turned up the temperature like 20 degrees in my house. I'd probably look like Grant. That's okay, he's not watching.
Oh, this is annoying. I'm trying to figure out how else to do this. I have to run screws through the arms.
Okay.
Like, ridiculously. Just the angle. There's not a really good way to hit the freaking arms at this angle.
You're going to break the plastic.
Oh, I'm sure. It's ABS and polycarb. I break it, then I'll print it again. Hey!
So the Polycore or Power Core, the Rack Robotics sent me a Power Core for their EDM.
They're based in Colorado, did you know?
Are they? No, I did not.
Colorado
That's
Springs.
Where I met them was at Rocky Mountain. I knew about them. I knew about the Kickstarter.
Right.
Because I thought it was really cool. And then I got to meet them at Rocky Mountain, and I guess they're Colorado based, which is cool. But yeah, they sent
Colorado
me,
Springs. I'm going to visit them next time I go down, hopefully.
Yeah. So I've been following their Discord because I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. But they provide the electrodes and the some like sample material, like some aluminum. And basically, if I could just get if I can adapt some kind of printer head to hold the electrode, and I have to print a bath, like a water bath, that's watertight and big enough to hold the piece. And then I guess it's connected, like, it looks like you just wire up the electrode and then wire up the piece, ground the piece, and it just creates a potential, high voltage potential on it. Oh, hey Dom. How's
Hey,
it going?
Dom. If you need a,
You could join on your phone. I think that would work.
it would. People do it, but it's all good. If not, we'll be on for a bit longer and then hop off. Just trying to get this.
Oh, that's right. I inverted the image.
Yep.
Hold on. I went in MS Paint and basically just like opened it and then inverted it and then put it backwards. I wish I should do. I go into. So I'm using a video broadcast, which disappeared.
Literally, probably a millimeter, if not less, to clear this, and then I can put it back together. Big old servo. Yep. Yeah, what are you gonna do at the? I'm thinking you'll just hang out at the airport by our baggage claim and sit for hopefully just an hour, as long as nothing screws up on our end. Dom, that gets rid of our idea of getting bumped if they need people. I'm gonna think that. Maybe not. Keep on trying, I guess.
Oh, I was muted.
Yes, you were. Why, but you were. Like,
I was like trying like 3 different inputs for my microphone and wondering why my microphone wasn't coming through.
Right.
Because I opened in video broadcast, but it hijacked the mic and then it muted
Right.
the input. Anyway, I knew it was quiet.
Yep. I'm like, Mitch must have been doing something important.
Oh, fine. I'll just be muted. I'll be a mime, a 3D printing mime.
Right. It's gonna suck not having the backpack printer at ERRF, but
I don't know what the mime does.
I was looking forward to carrying the backpack printer around.
I mean, if you want to pay for the extra oversized luggage or shipping,
how much?
Last time I went to ERRF, it was $75 each way for oversized shipping.
I bet we can raise.
Luggage. And then the batteries, I can't.
Yeah, you have to carry. You have to ship, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have somewhere we could ship them, but
I mean, I could ship the backpack printer, but I mean, it's going to be probably the same amount, like $75.
Yeah, no.
To ship each way. It's just, I mean, it's 35 pounds. It's about 2 feet, like it's a little over 2 feet tall. The box would probably have to be about 30 or 40 inches by like 20 by 20 or something. Kind of like a. I'd almost have to build a crate because I have a Husky, the Husky toolbox, the 40-inch Husky toolbox, and that's actually I have foam cut out for it to fit in there. But it doesn't work with the new spool holder. I'd have to take the new spool holder off, and I also take the glass out. So I usually put the glass in a foam protector, and then I would also the batteries are 128 watt hours, so you'd have to ship them ground shipping.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm just gonna make this work.
But to me, it's like one less thing I have to do at the event. Because it just, I don't know. Like, I think the last couple of rep festivals, at least Murph did. Murph kind of burned me out.
Yeah.
It was a lot. It was 3 full days of wearing it. My feet hurt. Like, it was so hot, sweaty. No.
Oh, we got a Dom. Hopefully.
Oh no. Oh.
Danny
has the bus. You're in a garage.
I am in the garage.
Nice.
I've never seen your bus up close. That's cool.
This is my bus up close. I have no door panels right now. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can see that.
Oh, the interior. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weight reduction. It makes it go faster.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it.
I really like your hat too.
Oh, thanks.
That's awesome.
It throws people off because it's like
It
the
does.
first time a lot of people have actually seen Ganon.
Yeah, that's old Ganon. Yeah.
Right? But there's a lot of people that never beat the game, so they have no idea who that's supposed to be.
Right. Yeah, I never beat the game. I've only watched playthroughs. Because it's such a hard game to actually play. Like Zelda 2, like anybody ever actually beat Zelda 2? Because that's really hard.
I beat it. I beat all of them.
Nerd.
I played every Zelda in release order. Across I think I did it across 2 years. But
except for Four Swords, because we still never played.
Not the multiplayer ones. I didn't do the multiplayer game. So there's Four Swords.
You played the one where the AI, like the computer, plays the other 3. Right?
No, I didn't bother because I didn't feel like it.
No.
I'm like, it's not canon. I don't care. But like where there was an upgraded version, I did. I guess I should start doing what I meant to do out here. When there was an HD version, I did play the HD version. The Link's Awakening came out in the middle of my playthrough, so wherever I was in my playthrough, I jumped back and played that again just because it was amazing.
So who's Justin Bailey?
It's a video game reference. This is a T-shirt.
Oh.
It's not a.
Oh my god, that's so good.
Right? You ever played Metroid?
Life is Strange. Oh, I thought it was Life is Strange. No, Metroid?
Yeah. Original
no,
Metroid.
No, I don't think I ever played the original one.
Yeah, so original Metroid, if you put in Justin Bailey and then I think, I don't know if it was dashes or whatever across the bottom, you jumped in mid-game, and instead of being regular Samus, you could tell Samus is a chick.
Mm-hmm.
And it gives
was
you
that
a bunch of
somebody did they put a programmer's name in? He was one of the developers or something?
There's lots of rumors about that, but from what I gather, it's just dumb luck.
Oh, really?
It just worked. I mean, sometimes you could just punch words in as passwords, and some of these old games, it just worked.
Oh, it was just a random password that actually worked.
Yeah, but there's a long history behind it, and it spreads so widely because it's a name. But then some people try to say it's like Bailey is swimsuit in the UK or something, and it meant just in Bailey because it looks like she's wearing a swimsuit.
Oh, that's funny.
I don't know. It's something. I just heard. Actually, it should be in the store today. the new Pet G's from Sliceworks are supposed to be out.
They're different colors.
No, they've only done PLA up to this point.
Oh, I didn't. Okay. Yeah, talking to Vishal, I didn't know that. I think they make it in India, and they ship over to LA.
Yeah.
Is that what they do?
How nice is that?
Oh, I'm going to the site. What is?
How nice is that?
Oh, I love having a gauge, like having a meter gauge. That's awesome.
Like, yeah.
Are you talking about the color?
Well, no, the gauge. The gauge.
Yeah, the gauge is cool.
This is a carbon fiber Pet G.
Oh, yeah. I was wondering why it looks really matte.
Oh no, all their Pet Gs are matte.
Oh, they have a tri-extrusion. I forget they have Ender 3 parts too. They actually have an Ender 3 as well.
Yeah, but yeah, this is matte blue.
I was trying to get him to send me some of the forest green filament too, because I was going to use that for something. I don't think I've actually had electric purple. That's like totally my color. So is it on the site yet, or did you get it special?
When I got these a while ago. He told me over the weekend that it's here. He was doing photography over the weekend. It should be on the website Tuesday.
Okay.
So maybe, but I didn't say that.
Say what?
Oh, they have a filament welder for like a splicer. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I haven't. I glanced at it up close once. I haven't. I want to try one.
It looks like a piece of metal. Like, I guess you still got to put it over like a flame because I think that's how other ones work. But I like the honestly, like if I could get scraps, like I would just hand make my own scrap rolls. But like I've tried to use a palette to do that, and I did a special firmware to get the palette to do auto splicing for like in the rolls. But it takes so long.
You don't need you don't. Oh, they have a faster firmware.
Yeah, faster firmware. But like
I tried. It's also loud.
It's loud. It takes forever. And then there's no auto winder.
Yep.
So it's like you gotta still sit there.
That's the one issue I had with it when I wanted to do it. Because it gets tangled. It's like, well, unless there's an auto winder, which I would love to design one. All you need is an Arduino, a board, and a stepper.
Yeah, but still, it's like because you don't want it to overrun the buffer, and this little gnat is driving me crazy.
Something I want to design in my someday pile.
Yeah, I'm never gonna get to it.
That's why it's in my someday pile. Zach put one together.
Auto winder for the palette?
Not for the palette, but for spooling off other spools and holding tension.
Well, the other problem too is
you want to hold tension.
Oh, the whole to get a good. I mean, there are auto winders that were for the Phillistruder. I'm looking at my filament though. I'm like, I don't use my filament. Some of the stuff is literally from like 2016 or.
I've got rolls that I'm probably never going to use, but I'm going to have them.
I forget to use these, but this is
a filament collector. You know?
This is Ian's filament like clips on the side.
Right.
The cool.
That's why I don't like samples because the samples are
Yes, I actually do have a couple samples, but they're like I shove them between the other rolls. I have a sample of a 2-liter bottle from a Recreator. I need to use that, but that's something I want to try with a printer I don't care about.
I mean, it won't clog it.
Why do you think it's gonna? You think it's gonna damage your printer or something?
It won't damage the printer.
Well, first of all, I want to do it on a direct drive printer. So one of the Vorons. Anything with a Bowden will just ruin it. A Bowden. Anything that's not in spec will not do well on a Bowden tube, just because of retraction, and it'll look like garbage. I mean, I had my Bowden set up, so the only Bowden I have left is my big Delta printer, and I'm actually looking at. There's a cutout for the screen,
right
in the metal top part. I'm gonna cut that out and run the whip but I have to basically all the whip, the wires for the whip are actually going through the extrusion. So I have to pull it all back out through the extrusion to the top, and then I'm going to run it through a gland from the top down, going down to the hot end. But it's about a meter of wire that I need to run, and then I need to put new connectors on and build the effector. So right now I have my Duet Smart Effector mounted to the adapter plate.
Nice.
And then I have the orbiter too that I'm going to mount to that, but I have to print another adapter.
Well,
so basically, I'm trying to get all my printers. So I got the KP3S working last night, and then I started working on the Cyborg again. And so then when I get the Cyborg working,
Mitch, do you
oh, that's the nice one. That's the heavy duty like DJ sized one.
No, this is the Ion drum rocker or whatever that came out with Rock.
Yeah, it was the heavier duty version of the cheap one.
No, it's an actual electronic drum kit. If you just change out the control unit,
nice.
It's an actual drum. Like they use the actual pads from an electric drum kit.
Did they give you cymbals too?
Yeah, I have them around here somewhere.
Okay, because I remember on the drum kit, the electric drum kit that worked with Rock Band, the cymbals also worked as like the cymbal and tom were the same, one of the four. Like the colors were the same. Like
in the earlier games, yeah, I think they did separate them out totally eventually.
Oh, there's actually games with cymbals too, or is it just because there's only the 4 pads?
I think like
base.
like extra like expertish mode or some shit.
Oh, they had like an extra mode with cymbals.
I think there's like they added like I want to say like Rock Band 3-ish. They like added like an extra hard mode. And then, because the cymbals, they came out separately, and not when it first came out.
That might have been after I stopped playing with some of the cymbals.
Yeah, for a long time, I used to have friends over like often, and we would
Justin left.
Play.
That's good. We didn't need him anyway.
I wonder what happened.
That's fine. So now it's the Dom and Mitch show. We should just do this on other people's channels. Just break into their channel.
We'll show up and chase everyone off.
Yeah, that'd be great. I mean, I'm always available on my channel. I can.
What the hell?
Oh, Justin's back.
Yeah,
party's over.
Yeah. I don't know what the hell I did.
Yeah, Dom, if you ever want to come on my channel, I've had Justin on a couple times.
Yeah.
I just have to stream, which means I have to have like a whole night that I have available that I'm not doing something.
That's
the hardest thing.
Mm-hmm. That's why I stream and work. I'm always doing stuff.
Yeah, but you like consistently have a time to yourself for several hours at one night a week.
Right.
Like, I don't know what's gonna happen most of the time when I get home. So
right.
That's the only thing that's
going to happen most of the time.
Yeah. Oh, here's the orbiter. So the problem with the orbiter is this is the effector from the CMC, and you see how it's like it's actually raised over the fan duct. So the actual mounting point for the arms are down here. So the nozzle is actually like right here, but on the Duet effector, the whole hot end is below the effector line. So this allows me to put the orbiter at an angle closer to the hot end than this one, because this one that also gives me like no clearance for the arms. So if I could put it here, but I have to like raise it really high to get the arms to not interfere. And also the only way to really mount this is to I have to mount to these 3 connection points on the outside here and have it raised up like that. So on this one, I can actually use the 3 mounting points on the PCB in order to raise this up. And this is an exact copy of what's on the backpack printer now, and the backpack printer works. So I'm just copying what's on the backpack printer, putting it on my big Delta printer.
Nice.
That's the big goal. And then I'm mounting an enclosure, so I'm gonna put plexiglass acrylic all the way around the towers, and I'm gonna try to turn my Delta printer into like a more functional, modern direct drive, enclosed printer like a Voron, but it's never gonna be as fast as a Voron.
Right.
But I want to be able to print like large ABS parts without warping, and
I might be trading my FL7 for something.
that's cool.
I can't. I don't know what's going on with it. Problem is, I have the orbiter and the mosquito I put on it. I could easily go backwards to the stock.
Yeah.
Because I would like to keep the orbiter and strip a mini mosquito.
It kind of sounds like a calibration issue, but it sounds like you've tried everything.
Mm-hmm.
So
I've also never had a Delta.
Dom also has some Delta printers. How's that?
Here.
Have you touched them yet?
I haven't done shit with them yet.
I know. It's a lot of work. It really is, because it's a lot of the stuff on the CMC is kind of outdated.
Mm-hmm.
So you kind of have to like go back and read the instructions and try to get it working like it was designed, but it's modified. Ooh. I actually haven't seen the stock H2, Race 2 H2. That's old. Bruiser, that's right, yeah. So he added that's from the Orion, I think.
I
that
think
bed
so.
is from the Orion, and then he added a speak-on connector. That's actually the idea for the power connector, was a speak-on connector, because it could handle the current for the heated bed. And I actually have the original wood parts. I have the plywood laser cut parts, and then I got them replaced with the aluminum parts.
I'm not gonna bother listing the other one, but yeah, it's right here too.
The H2 is pretty awesome. I like the H2, obviously, because I made a backpack printer out of it. But like, the H2 has a special place in my heart for sure. It was probably the coolest thing CMC made. That was because it was like supposed to be like a really cheap printer that you could get going. It was like $300 or something.
Well, and it's meant to be hacked.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I liked it, because it works for me, because I actually did hack it. I added so much more stuff than it came with, because they give you the mounting holes, and it was kind of like, it's an open frame, so you can pretty much do whatever you want with it. The Rostock Max is kind of, it's a lot harder to work on because everything's hidden in the bases, the base and top.
Yeah.
And everything's fed through the extrusions. And he uses one inch extrusions. What?
Looks pretty though.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great printer, but
I'm debating whether or not to like try to get these things working before Maker Faire and bring them with me.
Yeah, sure.
I'll probably bring them anyway.
The only person
Chris might show up.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna make it if you. There's way too much stuff going on at the end of the year. So.
Yep.
Like ERRF is pretty much it for me. After ERRF, I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, my next is ERRF, and after that it's RUMERF.
Yeah, RUMERF is gonna. Well, I'm gonna go to RUMERF, but that one I can actually drive and just.
Well, RUMERF is next after ERRF.
No, Smurf. No, Smurf is next.
Well, no. For me personally, I'm not going.
Oh, yeah. I'm not going to Smurf either, unfortunately.
Yeah. If I could have got a sponsor, but it sounds like all the companies are struggling, so there's no sponsorship trips.
Oh no, there's one I know of.
Well, you have to be like the 3D printing nerd, or have an actual budget for travel.
Right.
Mine is just.
I'm using most of my next month's paycheck for ERRF. So.
My God, yeah.
I mean,
well, I'm actually getting I think I'm saving money this time because I'm flying, getting a ride with you guys, and staying at a cheaper hotel with a roommate instead of paying for it. Man, I just looking back at like 2018, 2019. The only reason I was able to make it work is because I got mileage for my from when I was traveling for work. But even then, like, I think I spent like $700 or more to go out there because I rented a car on my own, and like it just ended up being crazy. Like just Baltimore area, you get paid tolls everywhere you go, and
I get the toll pass and just because that was what I did last time. Because when we went to Murph, I got charged $28 for a $3 toll.
Oh, I know. That I got stuck with $250 last time because I went to.
I'm like,
Delaware.
but we paid all the tolls. Huh?
I thought we stopped and paid all the tolls.
We did.
And they still charge you.
Yep.
It's crazy.
No idea why.
Like last time, I got stuck. Every toll was $50 violation.
Yeah.
And
they charge extra
because I did it through rental.
It.
By the time I did it, by the time I got the letter from the rental company, it was like $250.
Yeah, it's a joke. But
so Dom, you had a toy bus. I wanted to see that. I know you're gonna show it off.
I was gonna say, owning a bus is funny because like I'll come out to my car and like somebody left this.
Nope.
They just left it.
Yeah, they left it on my car for me.
Nice.
You know what's funny is those are the only thing I see in those little toy aisle things. Is those car toys.
This is the later generation one. So this is a split window. So it's got two front windows.
Those are the desirable ones, right?
Well, these and the next generation more so lately. It's but I mean this. So they stopped making this one in '67. '68 started looking like this with the bay window.
Yeah. You have really good condition one too. Like, is there a lot of rust or anything?
It's got some here and there. Overall it is pretty good.
For a California car, though, I mean, it's probably always stayed in,
And I like to joke, and I find it funny because it took getting this car to finally have CarPlay in a vehicle.
Would you get a head unit or Bluetooth?
Oh yeah.
Where do you fit a head unit? There's no room there's like
overhead.
Oh, I get it.
Oh, I forgot my battery's off. I have it unplugged.
I changed the rental to the not full size, standard SUV. Full size Tahoe's like $533.
For what?
Nope.
For the AirPlay?
For the rental for ERRF. So we're gonna have a Ford Edge or similar.
Whatever.
That's fine. Well, so I'm bringing 2 suitcases, but I might actually be able to fit everything in.
So we're strapping you to the roof, is what you're saying?
No, he can.
I'm sitting on your lap.
Fit in the car seat in the middle of the front.
I can. Yeah.
We can put him on the dash and let him lay there like a cat.
A Ford Edge has a whole trunk, though. I mean, a whole boot area.
I might end up bringing 2 suitcases. Well, maybe even 3, because if I plan it wrong, it's 2 large suitcases, a carry-on, hard rolling, and my backpack.
And
Dom, you're talking.
You don't have a table, do you?
No, but Dom gets in.
But I might just not give a fuck and show up with shit anyway, because all 3 of the shows I've been to so far, there have been a ton of people that just didn't fucking show up.
Mm-hmm. Well,
so I'm going to be the opposite. I'm going to show up without a table and just.
So here's the other option. If we're worried about, I don't think I'm worried too bad about space. We could do the Tahoe for $533, and me and Dom and Mitch can split the cost, and so it's like $180 a freaking person for a Tahoe. But
the problem is, care. We're hardly going to be in the car.
I know. That's why I'm going to go with the Edge.
If I have to stay uncomfortable for an hour with a suitcase in my lap, whatever.
No, you'll just have a Mitch in your lap.
Even better.
That's fine. I'm just a giant airbag.
I know.
A small airbag.
No, that one person is, but that's okay.
What one? Huh?
I'm not going to say it live. But that one person is.
If you get a car with bench seats, we can just all three seat. I'll put my legs between the shifter and.
There you go. We'll get pulled over before we get into Baltimore to our statue.
I'll be your cruise control with my left leg, and then.
Oh yeah, so Mitch, do you know about the Holocaust Memorial statue?
Is this a joke?
No.
Don't tell him too
Oh.
much. Let's surprise
Oh,
him
I didn't
in
know
5
that.
weeks.
Okay, well, it's
on the way there.
It's in Baltimore in the harbor, so we were killing time before our flights, and you'll see it. It's amazing, and
It's freaking cool.
It really is amazing.
I'm Jewish, so I quite enjoyed it.
But the fun part was trying to scan it.
I have videos.
Oh, you tried to 3D scan it?
Mm-hmm. Cool. And what scanned pretty well, but the very top, I couldn't reach. But
we need a very long selfie stick this time.
Or a drone.
well, no.
I have a drone.
No, there's a story, and we'll have to share the media eventually. But we went to the closest thing that we could find was like a Walgreens, I think. So we went to Walgreens trying to find a selfie stick, so I can actually get a couple more feet. Mm-hmm. I couldn't find a selfie stick, but what we did find were I found duct tape.
Yep.
And I found s'mores sticks.
Oh, nice.
So wood rods that were, like
1/4 inch,
really thick chopsticks,
and very long.
And long. So I taped 2 together, and then I taped 2 together, and then I taped them together long ways.
And then he taped his unprotected iPhone to the top.
My unprotected brand new iPhone.
Man, I already have a scratch on my screen, and drives me crazy.
I literally just duct taped it to these wooden sticks and was waving it around like an idiot.
He didn't see it moving, and I'm recording it.
Oh,
he's just like,
I could feel it moving. It's worse feeling it than seeing it.
Okay.
But yeah, that
you get
was
the Apple Care warranty and say, "How did you break it?" Oh, I was trying to scan a Holocaust memorial statue.
That's pretty much the whole idea. Every time I mentioned it, like, I've got a warranty.
So I scanned a motorcycle cover for my dad, and Polycam is awesome. Like, I just wish it. I mean, they kind of charge you if you want to actually do anything with it.
I paid for it.
Yeah, I might actually pay for it just to get the model out. But
$60 for the year.
But this is you can't really see it, but I got a really good model, like a pretty detailed model. So I actually got 2 scans. It took me about 20 minutes each to get both surface scans, and I think I have the geometry good enough that I'm probably just gonna hire somebody else to do the geometry because I hate doing polygon modeling. But I think I have the right dimensions, at least. Like, he can give me the dimensions for the holes because I only need like the alignment pins to match up. It kind of like it has those little plug things that little tapered plugs, and it basically like sockets into the side of the motorcycle. But apparently it's like a chrome plastic cover piece from a bike from the 80s, and you can't get them anymore. And they're, he said that people are paying like, $200-$300 for these.
Yep.
So if I can print them in ABS and like on a printer in 1 piece or 2 pieces, and then like sand and chrome them.
I've actually manufactured a number of parts for Margot's car.
What car is it?
65 Buick Riviera.
Oh wow, that's nice.
Yeah, it's been in her family since brand new.
I made a for the Chrysler Imperial. I made a horn contactor, like a spring-loaded horn contact, and I did that with my resin printer, and then Infusion, and it actually worked. And then I got it done at Xometry, so I went to Xometry and got it done in SLS nylon, so it actually would last. And apparently it worked. They paid me for it.
Nice.
I think I should have made more of them. I think I actually ordered 2 of them, because one for each side of the contact. They paid me like $200-$300 for those little plastic horn contacts. But the only trouble with getting the horn contacts was the brass pins that actually are the contact point. I had a friend that was really good at miniatures, and she has like one of those Shoreline metal lathes, and she was actually able to like make very precise like brass turning. it kind of more motivation for me to buy a lathe. I think I need to get a lathe. Like, I feel like that's a whole nother rabbit hole.
I need to make room in this garage so I can actually like do real shit.
Yeah, I see. It's your laundry room too.
Yeah, there's laundry. If it's a car, there's space in front of me for another car that's full of just shit. And I've got a rack here with my.
And your other bus is outside, right?
Yeah, it wouldn't fit in the garage. It's too tall.
Yeah. Well, you could put your tools. You could put your tools in the bus.
Yeah, some. You've seen this, yeah? My little
like
gargoyle.
Poly
yeah,
gargoyle.
It's a low poly. The scan I did on Polycam. It's a shitty print because I printed it way too hot. So it's a lot of.
Is it based on a statue or something? Oh wow, that actually is really good. So how did you make the low poly part?
So I did my scan, and I gave it a flat bottom in Prusa Slicer.
Oh, and then it reduced.
I cleaned it up in ZBrush. I cleaned it up in ZBrush a little bit, but then I just simplified the model inside Prusa Slicer until it looked like I wanted it to. But
that's cool. That turned out great. It's recognizable.
Yeah, but I have a I don't think I actually don't think I have. I don't have a regular print of this one right now.
Yeah, I like Polycam is good enough that I don't think I would have to invest in one of those like expensive.
Well, here's the 70 kilogram servo on the front of the Death Racer. 70 kilograms.
You said 70 kilograms?
70.
Wow.
And then the back one's now a 35. So I'm going to be freaking. I've tried lifting. It's more for speed than for actual like weight capacity. But
at like
I need to figure out a way to add some weight to the back of this one, because as of right now, it's going to flip itself over.
When they measure the weight, though, is it like 70 kilograms at 1 centimeter? Or?
I don't know.
Okay.
I do not know how that math works.
Because your torque kind of reduces as you.
I went wider. I went wider with the scoop. Like,
the
scoop's normally about like that wide where the hashes are. So I went into Fusion, modified it, and we'll see.
Is that a new? Is that so? You're the only one that has a scoop, right?
The larger.
Nobody else
scoop,
has.
Correct.
Yeah, but nobody has a scoop in their front.
Yes, they do. Yep.
I thought it was just like a little bumper scoop in the front.
Yeah, other people have scoops. Justin's the size queen.
Yeah.
Yes. Made the tines longer and a bit wider. We'll see. I'm more worried. I thought about making the scoop like long enough where it would protect the head when the stupid Mechanism Racer comes around and tries to chop the head off.
Okay, so, you guys print ASA, yes?
Yes. Oh yeah.
I do now.
Okay. It's better just to let it go slow, print 0.4, and just run with it, or can I like throw a fat nozzle and run?
It flows just as well as ABS. So
I don't do ABS either.
It's faster than PETG. You can run a fat nozzle and pretty much stay. Like, what are you going to run? You're going to run a 6, an 8?
I don't know. I was thinking maybe I'd just go 6.
Do a 6, run at the same temps, and more cooling, slightly slower than whatever Prusa Slicer standard ABS is. But I run ABS at like 200 millimeters a second on the Trident. So
nice.
Yeah, I at Murph, it was buzzing the whole freaking show. I had it up 25% faster than normal because I wanted people to come by and be like, "Holy crap, that thing's running fast." They were more intrigued by the belt printing, but
yeah, you're the only one that had like a working semi-working
very
belt printer.
Few people that have a working belt printer.
Isn't that sad?
That just is what it is. All right, so that's done minus a side plate. I might need to do a side plate design. Put a middle finger on the side plate.
Anybody want to donate an Ender 3 to me?
The only Creality product I own are T-shirts and pens.
Right.
Oh, the giveaways, yeah.
Yep.
I asked because I want to try to maybe do the stock like.
Industry belt kit, the one I have up here, Vince, the one that was on my table printing that really long beam at Murph.
I want to try to do this EDM kit though, the Rock Robotics one, because they originally designed it to work with an Ninja 3, but I think I'm actually just gonna put it on my CNC machine when I get that going, because I have a lot more space on it. I think I'm gonna just do it with a plastic bin, because it looks like all you need to do is mount the part under the water, and you have to have a deionized water in a bin, and then I think you just have to run like a part holding vise or something, or clamp. But yeah, I haven't really taken that out. It's supposed to look, I mean, it's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm kind of going from like my cheapest, smallest printers up to my big one, because
right,
they're all going to take a lot of work. I think so. Once I get the Cyborg finished, my little Delta, the ERRF, that has another Revo, which is the one I took off another Revo, and so this is going to go on my ERRF, but I have to design the effector for it, and that's annoying.
I need to get another Revo for my for the big Delta.
What I don't like about this is you can't bend that. You can't bend this anymore. The heater core wires. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to design like a slot that, because this is actually gonna touch the effector, and I have to avoid that.
Right.
So I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do that. So here's the effector. The effector is super tiny. This thing is tiny. So you put that on there, and like the wires are gonna stick out between the arm. Like the arms aren't gonna clear the wires, so I have to basically like, yeah, and then to mount it, I'm gonna have to do this, where I basically have the nozzle like basically just poking through the base of it, and then have it like top mounted with the holder, and then I don't think I'm gonna have room for fans, so I might have to go back to using the Bird Air.
Yeah.
Back to
if I don't do a Bird Air, the Delta is so tiny that I could probably get away with just putting like a
80 millimeter fan on the side.
Yeah, I'm thinking about doing that.
Get a 200 millimeter computer fan.
This thing, like, you only have an effective area of like 150 millimeters or 100 millimeters. So like,
right,
like I could just have a giant blower fan on the side of it.
Do you guys know what the 101 Hero is?
Yeah, that's even smaller.
Yeah. Yep.
That's
I have one in my living room that I never got working.
Yeah, I don't think anybody did. That's why it was like $60.
Right.
But it's funny now. You can get a
part of it. Part of it too was I didn't know how to make it work.
Right.
But
there's no interface. It was just like you put the SD card in, and it automatically
prints whatever's on the file, right? Yeah. I wonder how.
Well, the problem with that is
I wonder how small I can pack it.
Yeah, you should bring it out, because remember the guy who brought the Tico, and everybody was fawning over that Tico, and then Nero ended up getting it, and like Nero made a whole video series on it. And
I'll be back in a few minutes. Well. Mitch, you're in charge.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's the Dom show. How are we gonna do this? Man, I really hate this like interface. There we go. That was just Dom talking about Zelda for 5 hours. Are you into Star Wars too? I thought you were a Star Wars nerd. Star Trek?
The last time I like really watched Star Trek was probably Deep Space Nine and/or Voyager.
Oh yeah.
That's the last time I was like really into it, but like yeah.
I think I'm too dumb to watch Star Trek.
Yes, as far as Star Wars goes, I the last time I watched Star Wars anything was when I think episode 2 or 3, I don't know which, was still in theaters.
Oh wow! You never watched
Yeah.
the new series, like the Mandalorian? Mandalorian's great.
Oh, sure it is. I just haven't gotten into it.
Yeah. Oh, 3D Medic Fence. I didn't see your comment, but basically I have
there's
this.
chat. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I know. I keep forgetting because he doesn't. He has like split.
I only have my phone.
So yeah. Oh, Vince, hold on.
I should go get my iPad or something.
Anyway, I have this. It's a. If it shows
It's
up.
invisible.
It's a box. Anyway, it's a wire EDM kit from Rock Robotics. It was a
Nice.
Kickstarter, and they have it set up. Their example is setting up an Ender 3 with basically a water bath. Let me see if I can pull it up.
Have you seen Prussia's Sapphire Blue?
Is that a new one?
ASA. I don't know how new it is. But I'm gonna. Oh, there's a tear in it. Thank goodness. I don't want to cut myself with the damn box knife.
I don't know if Justin has a picture-in-picture.
But yeah, this one just keeps disappearing. So I think I'm gonna switch to this other color, and I'll print my printer out of this one.
Let me see it again. Sorry.
This is the color.
Is it
It's
like
a. It's not sparkly. It's just a kind of a violet-y tinged blue. I was using a Polymaker. What is it? Just blue, I think. I don't know. Do they call it? Yeah, they just call it blue. But for comparison, I'm gonna go with a little deeper one. Maybe I'll have the best chance of success since I'll be using Prusa filament on a Prusa printer with Prusa ASA fittings.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I like about Prusa stuff. That's the wire EDM. So it's the power core.
This video came out a few months ago, right?
Yeah, this is the quick start guide. 2 weeks ago is what it says.
Okay, then no, this is I saw when they were
the Kickstarter. Yeah, the Kickstarter is just demoing it.
Yeah. So it's out now.
Yeah, obviously don't touch it. Don't short. Only use GFCI. I mean, it's high voltage. Like this will hurt if you ever get in between the electrode and the. I don't want to do it.
So I have to print like basically full bed stuff right now on my Prusa in ASA.
So this will, so you plunge, and basically as you're cutting, the electrode is being eroded. So you actually are you're moving the Z down at a consistent rate based on how your feed rate, so that your electrode is the same diameter. So you're getting fresh electrode material. Contacting your, or eroding at the same rate that you're eroding the aluminum. So it's kind of it actually does like all the feed rate calculations in their software. But this is like their test piece is this. So I actually have one of their test pieces, and that's what it actually ends up looking like. I mean, it's not the greatest, but I mean, the fact that you can cut aluminum with like very little hardware, is pretty cool. And it's really cheap hardware too. Like it's just a brass rod. It's either brass or copper. I'm not sure. I think it's brass or bronze. No, it's brass. I think it's conductive material. And there are people that actually have created a wire EDM as well. So they actually take like a copper or brass wire and rotate through. But yeah, you can see it actually does the pierce and then it cuts. Or it starts the pierce hole, then from the pierce hole it can go through and then start cutting sideways. But as far as I can tell, it's just like a 3D printed carriage, and you have to 3D print this bucket that has a clamp and water, and then you just clamp the electrode onto it. But it's pretty fast. It looks like it's kind of fast. I mean, it's sped up.
Sorry for the ad for the Twitch people.
Man, I kind of wish I had this going in time for ERRF, but there's no way I'm going to get this done for ERRF, and I'm definitely not flying with this.
No.
This
I'm worried
giant
about
high voltage power supply.
Racer.
Yeah. That's easy. You just put the batteries in your backpack, or put your batteries in a separate bag.
I'm gonna do a hard-sided carry-on as my second part of my carry-on with pick and plug foam. Shove that, my controller and my batteries and all that in that suitcase, and that way when I go through TSA pre and they want to open it, they open it. Oh, cool, bye. Hopefully everything works out this time. All right, Tom?
I hope so.
It'll work.
No more fun. Let's go with that.
Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty simple. Their software's a little different, but I mean, it cuts aluminum in a few minutes. Obviously, a CNC router would be a lot faster, which I have, built. I'm building. Oh, that's kind of cool. So it looks like. Oh, so see how there are portholes in the side of it?
Yeah.
I think it actually has. I don't think that. Oh yeah, so they have magnets on the bottom of it, and they kind of made like a Gridfinity type setup for your mounting holes. But I think those holes in the side are for flow, I would imagine. Like you could actually have it like doing a laminar flow across the cut area to get rid of the. Because I would think you'd want a circulation, like cooling, especially if you're doing a lot and you're gonna.
Right.
And obviously you're gonna level it too, because you got to make sure that the electrode's at the right Z height for purging. Yeah, I imagine if you overcome the speed of the electrode, you would just short out the path, and then if you go too slow, you'll just etch, and you'll have a lot of sputtering. It's a lot like plasma cutting, honestly.
I'm all excited because I got a. This makes for a really shitty fast change system. Like Revo got it right. This is just stupid. Like, yes, you can just take the nozzle out, but like with the adapter that you make, you want dedicated heat sinks with adapters almost to make it really fast change. But I'm all excited because I'm gonna try the 1 millimeter nozzle finally. I've never bothered with a really big nozzle yet.
Yeah. I think we lost the stream. Hold on. There you go.
Hey guys, I gotta bounce for a little bit. I don't know if you'll still be here, but
I think
I'll be gone for like 15 minutes.
Back.
Yeah, I'm gonna end here in a few. So
yeah,
okay. Yeah. Well, I'll see you guys later.
It's good
see you later, bud.
Yeah.
Click the button.
I'm trying.
I can ban him now. All right. Well, I'm gonna end it. I need to do some stuff before bed. Yeah. Brain tired. I actually got my Stream Deck back up and running. I've had it. I just haven't.
Oh, that's the big size one, right?
Yeah, I've had it for a few years now, and so they have a mod or a profile for StreamYard, so I can have all the buttons. So I can go here and in the stream. And I can and all the things and mess with stuff. All buttons. So, well, for those that watch,
did you actually stop?
Nope, not yet.
Oh, you didn't push the button. Okay.
Nope, not yet. For those that
that'd be funny. You're
stopped in
demoing it. And you're like, and stop,
Click.
and then.
Yep, exactly. That'd be a good way to end.
Okay.
Yeah,
3-minute events. I'll message you if I'm really interested in it.
Yep.
I don't think I need to end it today. I think I'm gonna make it work with what I got, but
Right.
it would be cool to just locally I'll pick up something that I can modify. But
for those that have stayed for 2 hours and watched, thank you, much appreciated. We'll do this again next week. Hopefully, I'll have some more people. Actually, I don't know about next week. There may not be one next week. There's some stuff happening, so we'll see. But for those watching, thank you. For those watching this after the fact, I'm sorry. And yes, we're going to end it there because I'm not really good at ending. So let's see if this button works. No? No? Okay. We'll use this button.